Hi, fire signs. What's going on? How are you? Welcome, welcome. As you can tell by the title, I am here to bring you your new moon in Taurus reading. So if you are a fire element, that being an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, regardless of your placement, sun, moon, or rising, this will be your new moon in your Taurus new moon reading. All right. With all that being said, let's jump right into it. So guys, what is the overall energy message behind this new moon in Taurus? It is all about prosperity. Prosperity lies ahead. You know, not being biased or anything like that, but you know, when we have a moon phase, especially when there's a new moon in the sign of Taurus, it gives us a sense of a release. It gives us a feeling of things finally coming back into balance. Because when you think about the sign itself of Taurus, it is about grounding. It's about stability. It's about security. It's about home, feeling home, does it not? And by the way, this theme also mentions that it is a grounded type of excitement. But in addition to that, this new moon in Taurus is taking us on an evolution journey to the next stage. Surrendering to the next stage on our journey will only gain momentum, all right? But it also is still carrying the energy from the other moon phase readings we had pertaining to transformation. So transformation is still front and center, focused, or taking center stage when it comes to our minds and when it comes to our hearts. And so my fire signs, what I can see when it comes to your prosperity, what is being highlighted? Matters of the heart. You can say love is in the air. I got so excited for you, fire signs, because it really shows your evolvement. It shows that you are definitely in line with the theme of this energy, taking things to the next level. And so when it comes to love, you guys, what have come out? Let's start up with the card that will represent the prosperity that is linked, or I should say the energy of the card that's linked to your prosperity. What you guys got is the Four of Air or the Four of Swords. Now, generally, this energy is one of rest, taking a break. It's also a card of healing, right? But because it's swords, it has to do with the mind. Going back to the message about the energy behind this moon, that transformation of the mind and the heart. So for some of you, be it masculine or feminine, some of you have been in a headspace. You've been overthinking something where it has pretty much taken you to take a time out, if you will. Now, how does this prosperity, or how does this energy links to your prosperity? Well, like I mentioned, I feel it has to more than any other aspect. I think it's really focusing on matters of the heart when it comes to love. So you can say that when it comes to your prosperity, and as I mentioned with the other readings, prosperity, just like abundance, come in different forms. It doesn't have to always be pertaining to money. Most of the time it does, but it can also hit home when it comes to our environment. In some sort of way, we might experience prosperity. When it comes to our health, that in itself, probably that might be the most important way or aspect of getting some sort of prosperity when it comes to good health. But aside from that, we also have when it comes to our own relations, when it comes to romantic relationships and having that soul connection with those on an intimate level, that in itself can also be prosperous. So I would say for you fire signs that this is going to be your prosperity pertaining to, or that's connected with this energy behind this new moon in Taurus. And why do I say that? It's because clarifying and giving more clarity behind the Four of Swords for you guys. You got the major arcana of Cancer, which, well, I should say the major arcana of the Chariot, but it is associated with the sign of Cancer, along with the Four of Wands. Now, this is you guys' energy right here. Wands is associated with the fire elements. But now going back, let's speak about this major arcana of the Chariot, which is connected, like I said, to the water sign. Now, what's very interesting is that, believe it or not, the water elements came out with somewhat of a similar type of message or energy, similar cards, because in their title, I think it was pertaining to matters of the heart, which leads me to believe that some of you fire signs definitely might be connected to someone romantically that is of water sign. Now, because it's Cancer here, it could be a Cancer, doesn't have to be, but it could be of water sign, Pisces, or we have Scorpio that's left. But if you're connected to a Cancer, then you might want to maybe go, if you're curious, go to that reading of the water signs and see the messages that came out there, because it's going to be some kind of correlation in some kind of way. But nonetheless, the Chariot is an energy of not only about the emotions and all that, but it's also taking action, moving something forward, taking something to the next level, the next stage. But it's also having come out of a needing mental rest, coming out of being pulled in one of directions. Because you see here the Chariot, the horseman, he has two horses here. He's being pulled. It's almost like he is being, his focus, he's not clear on which direction he wants to go. Should I go left? Should I go right? So there's a sense of confusion and maybe needing to kind of step away and figure it out, needing a peace of mind, needing some type of clarity. And I feel that some of you fire signs, that you might have been in that energy lately, prior up to this energy of this new moon, that you might have been in a place when it comes to needing to pull back to think something through, particularly about what? About a relationship. I feel that this love connection that is being mentioned here is not someone new. I have a feeling that some of you have or know that this person, whoever you are connected to on a romantic level, but I feel like it could be an ex, or it could be someone that, like I said, you have been with for quite some time and maybe was not sure as to if you were ready to take it to the next step. So to my masculine, if you are reading, because generally I don't have too many masculine men that really, most of my subscribers and viewers are my divine feminine. But if you're a masculine, okay, this is a message for you. Congratulate yourself, and I congratulate you, because from what I can see here, you have decided, after taking a much needed rest and break, maybe like I said, you put a relationship on hold to really see if you are wanting to take it to the next step. So spoiler alert, that I see that you guys have decided to take the relationship to the next step. And why I said it's because now going to that Four of Wands, this is the card of celebration, it's the card of marriage, but it's also twin flame. 1111, the angel number 1111 is connected to that of twin flame love. Reconnecting is also that of reunion. So like I said, for some of you, if you have put a relationship on hold, the new that's connected to this prosperity that lies ahead is that some of you will be tying the knot. So congratulations to my masculine if you are finally taking it to the next step. And then to my divine feminine, spoiler alert, if you have been dealing with a masculine that you was waiting and maybe wasn't sure, and either you weren't sure if you was ready to get married, all right? Now your attitude about it has changed. So maybe now you are opening and surrendering to that, something, I think I am ready as well. Maybe both of you weren't ready. Now for my divine feminine, you might, like I said, as well been dealing with either another fire sign, or you could be dealing with a water sign as well. Okay, take it as it fits you. But nonetheless, again, spoiler alert for my divine feminine, if you've been waiting for your man to take the relationship to the next step, this Four of Wands shows promise. It's highly, strongly being indicated here that marriage is on the way. So this might be taking place surrounding this time of this new moon in Taurus. It can also happen within the next month or so, because these kind of readings, when it comes to these moon phase readings, the energy can still be around up to 30 days. So like I said, it can happen and take off now up to 30 days from now. All right. Now, clarifying both that of the Chariot to the Four of Wands, we have here the Ace of Swords. This is the card of communication. So like I said, an aces of any suit represents something new, but it's an emergence of something new. So under this new moon, Ace of Swords, this is indicating that there will be some sort of communication. So to my feminine ladies out there, you're going to hear from your masculine that you've been dealing with that he is ready to take it to the next step. And so there are wedding bells that is a ringing for you. And to my masculine, you are ready to now go to your fiance or to your lady and say, I am ready. All right. So whichever way, y'all both are ready. When I look at the deck, on top of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is things coming out from a period of rest. Maybe, like I said, there were some arguments in the past and, there were some fights. Whatever that is, that's past now, because the Six of Swords is showing that you are moving towards something more calmer, something more smoother to start your new journey together, moving forward under this new moon. And speaking of journey, right under that, we got the Major of the Fool. That is a new journey, starting over. But starting, I feel though, like I said, with someone that you already know. I don't pick up anything new. Now, absolutely, you can meet somebody new, but I feel that particularly for you fire signs, that you are getting back. You're coming into reunion. You are having a reconciliation after taking a break. All right. And what else do I want to show? I think that's it. That pretty much sums up the overall message with your tarot cards, as well as I gleam over to see the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is work, but when it pertains to this particular scenario of your spread, it's pertaining to both of you putting in the work. You are collaborating. You're coming together like a team because you have missed each other. For my masculine, you have thought it through. For my divine feminine, you have thought it through and really realized my person is for me. So if that is the case in the situation, congratulations in advance. All right. Now, as we close out this particular part of your reading, we're going to wind down and close out with some oracles from Spirit. This oracle is coming in from the universe. What does the cosmos want you to know in pertaining to the prosperity of love? Coming back into union with your person. The message here is be clear on what you want, put action to your goals, make them a reality. And I think it really suits and fits the overall messages coming here for you, my fire signs, because that is the purpose of you having been in this energy of the Four of Swords, taking a rest, needing to get clarity on whether or not you are ready now to take something to the next level, particularly your relationship with your person. Now, the next oracle that I pulled out is coming in from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and I love it. It's so beautiful. It says, no place like home. All right? No place like home. I love it because it's showing that you guys are perhaps, like I said, you are on the verge of coming back together. You're going to get married and you're going to share a home together. So that's coming together. And I see that my battery is running low and I need to wrap it up. We have here joy and contentment. Before it actually turns off, give me a second. I'm so sorry. Let me just put in my charger before it totally turns off on me, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. While I was trying to hook up my charger, I accidentally touched the off button. But anyway, I am back. We're talking about, we left off by speaking upon no place like home with this oracle here. I think it's so sweet because when you guys come back together, you're going to be sharing a home. You're going to be having a beautiful life together. You're coming together after, like I said, a breakup, maybe taking a break, but now you're ready to come together. You have reconciled and you are forming a beautiful union. And then the last card that we pulled out for you was that of joy and contentment. Both of these are similar messages. You have no place like home, and there's going to be a sense of joy and contentment because you're coming together. As we close out, I want to read from the guidebook to give you a little bit more about what this means even more. And I highlighted it because I really think it's very sweet and very beautiful to give you an overall ending of what you guys are about to emerge upon under this new moon in Taurus. It says, your angel team is encouraging you to follow your heart now. Do what makes your heart and soul sing. Do what makes you smile, dance, and rejoice in the glory of life. Your angel guide is encouraging you to live your joy fully. Know that your ultimate purpose is to live joyfully, and through the expression of your joy, you will reach a state of bliss and contentment. Happiness is the key to inner peace, and you are being given an opportunity to experience it now. So maybe back then, the timing wasn't right. Sometimes when things is delayed or we have setbacks in whatever area, sometimes it's about the timing. The timing may not be right, but Spirit is giving you guys almost like that green light that now the timing is right to come back together and to create a wonderful, beautiful dynamic, maybe even starting a family. All right, so my fire signs, this is what I got for you. I hope it was helpful. If so, send some fire to the thumbs button to give me a like. Of course, as well, drop me a feedback into the comment section to let me know how this resonated. And again, if it doesn't resonate, or if you just want an extended detailed version of this reading, I am open for personals. Go ahead and book a private session with me. The information will be linked in the description box. So until the next full moon reading, I'm wishing all of you guys a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching. Peace, love, and light. Namaste. Bye.